Yo, what's up YouTube? My name is Cobra272 and today we are going to be playing NBA 2K16 My Career Mode Episode 3, and today we're going to be playing our first NBA game. That's right, we're making our debut in the NBA today. 1 of 8 games. I'm going to fit all of these 8 games into this game. This video, and so unfortunately that means I'm just gonna skip a lot. I'm probably just gonna leave in like a few highlights. To be honest, guys, nothing interesting is really gonna happen. It's just gonna be like pretty much just a bunch of games, what you'd expect, really, just 8 games. But anyways, let's get into it.
This is only the beginning of a very long season, but game 1 means just as much as game 82.
KK.
Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious.
I'm not gonna skip it.
If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
Oh yeah! First NBA game.
Yeah. Like your entire life or something, and then when it's right.
Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
Maybe I'll go to the Raptors, I don't know.
The road, the Pistons are back into entirely new group now out there. And what a big moment here. We get a glimpse.
What sucks is when you first start this game in My Career, when you first get into the NBA, you have like almost no minutes. It's pretty frustrating.
Friends and family in the crowd tonight or watching at home. I know a lot of people are proud of this young man. He's worked so hard.
Oh yeah, now we have the thing that it gets mad at me when I do certain things.
Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
And so in the game for the Jazz.
Sorry, my phone's going
He's
off.
in at shooting guard. Trevor Booker is out there with Jeff with him. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Burke in at the point. Meeks passes to Johnson. And here's Morris for 3. And released it in time, but it's off the mark.
Yeah, I got the rebound at least. That's all I've done this first quarter. I don't even know if that counted as a rebound.
Oh, earlier we sat down with Freak.
Anyways, let's get into
in
it.
his first NBA game.
Alright, interview time.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I could be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
How exciting.
Perspective for most rookies, do you?
You really don't, Kevin. I really like his approach to his job as well as he could have. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint.
Nice steal.
Get those easy points inside.
A pull-up. That one's good.
Steal / block leading to a score. Nice.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. Let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
They set the pick. Jackson kicks to Drummond.
Leave me alone, I got this guy.
8 feet away. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Drummond's got 10 points. Jazz
I have 0 points and it's the 3rd quarter. This is painful.
Side favors.
No.
Hayward kicks to Freak. Fires the 3, and the shot is good.
Very nice.
Freak scores his first basket here in the NBA, the beginning to hopefully a long
My first basket.
for his career.
Boy, I tell you, I thought the Jazz had a big year last season. Looked much tougher than before. A big part of that is how Coach Quinn Snyder
Left him wide open, guys. Come on.
looked like a perfect fit in his first year with the
Only 4 points they're ahead by.
solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus.
What?
Throughout the game. I like the discipline.
Why is Freak just so bad all of a sudden? Like, I get we're in the NBA, but like, he can still make layups with only a little bit of blockage.
On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Favors. And the
Nice block.
rejection by Favors. Favors with a screen on Jackson.
Come on, Utut.
To the paint. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Look at my guy in the background just sitting, squatting, taking a shit.
Last year under Coach Quinn Snyder in his first year. You know, he did the same thing with teams when he was a coach in the D-League.
That's a great point, Kevin.
Oh my god, I just remembered something. When you play for a while in my career mode... What? The game's already done? Damn. Anyways, when you start getting good at my career mode, they start having your face on like the signs, like your face blown up, and so I'm just so excited for my face to be on the signs.
Reggie Jackson, he can
It's gonna be sick.
He's got a lot.
All right, game 2.
Here in Utah, it's another home game for the Jazz. Well, guys, at this point, while still many things can change, the record is not on.
Klay Thompson, are you serious? That's who I'm have to go up against.
Spates comes in.
After last year, they became the only team not to lose 60 games in a season.
Hayward, left side. Favors with a screen on Thompson. Here's Freak. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Freak. That's good. Freak's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Jazz.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
For 3, Hayward. And no good trying to get that one.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
He feeds it to Gobert. To the paint. Freak passes to Gobert. Kicks it to Freak. And he gets it to go from the high post. Big time bucket there, Clark.
And Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Screen by Bogut. Thompson for the triple. 8 for 15
Shit.
with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
The pass to Freak. Iguodala with the steal. At the elbow, it's Thompson. He kicks it to Curry.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. 12 points and a dozen assists. This game is all about him right now.
Full domination mode, guys.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Hayward dishes to Freak. Back to Hayward. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Inside. Here's Favors. He nails it, and we're tied up.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Dishes to Iguodala. Thompson inside the line. Yes!
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Feeds it to Freak. Passes it to Gobert. He dishes it to Freak. And Gobert kicks the Freak. Oh, missed it.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And both free throws good from Freak.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up.
There's the feed to Thompson. High, arcing shot, no good. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sport.
This definitely wasn't the way they had much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
And so it's Utah with the win. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to...
Somehow we won that game. That was a pretty clutch game, to be honest. I don't know how we won that. But that was pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Did really well. 17 points. What a surprise.
The 2K Sports.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the show. Figuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your electric car and iPad mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, living the dream. Bad pandemonium. But folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah, I hear you. Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I took my tech stock public and I rang the New York Stock Exchange bell, and my mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says, "Yes, sirree, Bob, it was him." That was a great moment, freak. And you know, our lives are like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread and grease. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart as money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school. And my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman at MIT. I was a movie geek, wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight A student. MIT, Izzy.
Oh my god, the way he said wow.
But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the strip. Oh, it's stymied. He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with $200,000 in cold cash.
What?
Yeah.
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
Like a fat rat in a cheddar cheese factory, freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Cause he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead.
Lol.
After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. And our friendship took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it. Because I knew he was on a dark and twisted path in his life. And yes, he was my dude. But no way was I gonna throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a guy who really and truly didn't understand what loyalty was all about.
So this meeting is about Vic.
Correctamente.
Okay, well, sir, Vic isn't Izzy.
And why's that, freak?
Well, for one thing, you and your dead friend Izzy didn't grow up poor. Me and Vic grew up in a neighborhood where we had to look over our shoulder every 2 seconds to make sure nobody was going to walk up on us and rob us.
True. Izzy and I did not grow up in the hood. But we, like you, thankfully grew up in a 2-parent household. But even that wasn't enough for Izzy. He wasn't satisfied. He was always looking for a 5-alarm fire when he already had the warmth and comfort of a loving family. This is not about class warfare, freak. This is about the consequences of making bad choices and risking it all when you feel like you have nothing to lose.
Vic is like a brother to me, sir.
shouldn't be Brother Vic's keeper, freak. Would a brother go looking for trouble and put your career and your livelihood at risk by getting into fights at nightclubs and seedy after-hour joints and then scream to the media, "Yeah, it's all good, I'm an FOF, friendo freak. It's all misunderstanding. Y'all be haters, don't hate my game." I don't think a brother would do that to someone they really cared about, but a guy who looked at you like a meal ticket would.
No. So you don't understand Vic.
Really? I don't understand.
No.
Look, man, it was a misunderstanding with the guy in the next VIP booth. His honey started flirting with me. Naturally, I started flirting back. Next thing I know, Captain Cornball's off my grill piece of beef, and next thing he know, he got a 2-piece and a biscuit on his left eye. Hey, I don't know who hit him, and damn sure wasn't me. Hey, Captain Cornball's mad because I'm an FOF, friend of freak. Hey, but check this out though. You need to train that hottie before you leave the house though. Yo, he's hot as ain't loyal, man.
Ew.
What's there to enjoy?
Real bad spot to pause
Are
it.
you freaking blind? You know, I just want to know, how much did you pay your lawyers to make all this go away?
Almost 100,000.
Excuse me, son, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I paid almost $100,000.
Exactly. And if you keep riding shotgun with Vic, you're gonna go broke. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Vic is my friend, and I grew up with him. How many times I gotta tell you, sir?
Freak, this is not a request. I am not asking you to do this. I am telling you to do this. And the first order of business is that Mr. Vic Van Leer is banned from traveling with you on the road. Vic is banned from the locker room. And Vic is banned from this arena. And if I catch this guy, Vic, in or anywhere near the facilities, Mr. Vic Van Leer...
Kind of harsh, but okay.
Trespassing.
Are you serious, sir?
Brother, I'm as serious as cancer. We all know. Yeah.
No. Me and Vic were kids, playing summer tournaments at the Dome. We'd always imagine making it to the pros. And after the crowds left, just a street light was on the court, like 11:30, 12 midnight, even 1 in the morning sometimes. We used to practice player introductions, running on the court, giving dab, high-fiving the teammates. Vic, he would act as an announcer. You know, he introduced me, announced my name on the loudspeaker, and the Jumbotron would flash my image like little guy dressed in long shorts and a jersey. And now, fresh off his 3-game, 62-point scoring streak, the youngest player to ever do so in NBA history, Frequency Vibrations!
Oh my god. Look at his eyes, the way they bulge.
In those empty bleachers at the Dome and dream like nobody's business. And now I'm living a dream. For real. And in so many ways, Vic was part of that.
Please, listen to me. I mean, I know this guy's your dude from way back.
Look, me and Vic go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
That's good. We go way back. Did you say front seats?
Front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
We go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac. Well, do you have any crickets? I'm going to be the hit once again at Herbie Allen's Sun Valley Shindig because my fellow billionaires love it when I walk and talk that talk.
So that almost sounds...
No, let me tell you exactly what it sounds like. I respect, admire, and most importantly, love you as a human being and a role model. But I pay you a lot. And I mean I pay you a lot of money to play for my team. And I am in this game to win it. And you can't win it with an albatross around your neck like Vic. So Vic is done. History. And here's some more lingo that I picked up from a former megastar who used to play for me several seasons ago. Thought I would never release him until I did. And now he's the sixth man on a struggling team in Venice. And yeah, I'm talking Venice with the canals and the gondolas and Harry's bar, not the street ballers next to the fortune tellers on the beach in Cali.
Ouch.
This guy used to tell me when he thought there was a player destroying our team, don't be a hero, cut that zero. And that is what I am telling you about Vic, freak. Don't be a hero, cut that zero. The only thing Vic brings into your life is headache and unwanted and unnecessary negative attention. And it will begin to affect your mindset. And when it affects your mindset, it's gonna affect your
team.
And when it affects your play, it's gonna
affect my team.
When it affects my team, it's gonna affect my money. And if it affects my money, Google Translate will become your new freaking friend. I want a championship ring, freak, and I want you to help me get that ring. And banners after banners hanging from the rafters in this arena. So, freak, hear me clearly and hear me good. V, G, G, Vic, gotta go.
Someone's scared.
Handle business. And remember, that contract you signed contains a morality clause, a very important clause that revolves around your conduct on and off the court, and how it can negatively impact my team. Now, I don't want you to have to learn Italian or Croatian as a second language. And hey, playing pro ball overseas, there's nothing wrong with that. But the arenas are nothing like this, nor will the money be the same. And on top of that, this is the US of A, the greatest freaking country in the world. Ask yourself, is Vic worth all
that?
Think about it. Think long, think wrong.
Ooh. Okay, then let's get to it.
He has his bad rep. It's not, and I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually, we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood couldn't make us any closer. I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You can see even Cece, has issues with him, but he still loves her. He still loves her.
Oh, how sweet. Alright, so I said I'd finish all 8 games, but I really underestimated how long this would take. And though obviously I could cut it down in the video editing, but me myself, my eyes hurt so much from playing. Because right before this I recorded the second episode, because I just pre-recorded that. I'm going to upload that a few days from now. And then this one would be a few days after that. So this you'll see 5 days after I've recorded it or something like that. But yeah, I'm just really exhausted from recording all day, kind of. So I'm not gonna finish. Let's see how many more I have. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish the other 6 games today because I'm just exhausted. It's 2 in the morning. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. Also subscribe if you want to see some more Shamar Alfredo, the sexiest NBA and the best NBA player to ever live. And other than that, I'll see you guys later. Peace.